Danebeam, Corey Brown to ride, number 3.
On track at the moment.
Okay, guys, good job today. The Veuve Cliquot, the 2-year-olds, perhaps the slipper picture may become a little clearer. The number 1 here in New Zealand is at 5.85. They're betting New Zealand. So overs, Marufity is into similar to what they're betting NZ. $16 for the 4 in New Zealand, so it's about $12 better value, $13 on New South Wales better value. The 6 is an $8 chance, and the bottom one is $7.80 and firming in New Zealand all the time. So traffic stopper for Gary Grills is good overs, bit of overs about the top weight, and the 4 remains very good overs at the value odds. So that's the betting order in New Zealand is 2, 3, 1, and now 8 as it comes in further in betting in NZ. Let's go across the Tasman. This is a Group 1 race for 2-year-olds. The favourite is the King of Kings horse, King's Chapel, number 2.
There's been some wonderful names on the trophy of the Ford Ellerslie Sires Produce Stakes. Which name will it be this year? The last couple load away, and a courtesy of the Auckland Racing Club, we once again head upstairs to our visiting commentator, Graham Hawkins.
Traffic stopper is ready. The rider will mount up in the stalls. Waiting now for She So Cavalier and Sarah V, the last 2 to go forward. Sarah V starting to face up to the gates. She So Cavalier goes in. Waiting for Sarah V. Now they're all set. 1,200 metres to sprint. Just about ready. Fired away from the 1,200 metre starting stall. Sarah V began really smartly along the inside, looking for the early lead. Coming out second was Traffic Stopper, followed by Tadan. King's Chapel is in behind these now, starting to go forward up on the outside. FT1 is caught out deep on the turn as they settle down to race. Heading down the hill now past the 900 metres mark, and out in front Sarah V as the leader. King's Chapel's gone up to race at a girth. Is beautifully placed to have a crack at the leader. Racing back in third, there is Traffic Stopper, followed by FT1 in fourth. Tadan with the run of the fence is about 4.5 lengths from the leader, followed by She So Cavalier. Then comes Elastro. Lance O'Sullivan's going to have to come from the back of the field, and Marufity as they sweep around the corner with 500 to go. Sarah V hugging the rail is out in front. King's Chapel the favourite, a length to make up in second. Coming through along the inside is Traffic Stopper. Wider out is FT1, then Tadan, and Marufity is being produced with a big run up the centre. Sarah V has come into the lead. Sarah V from Traffic Stopper, Marufity and King's Chapel towards the outside. Marufity is mowing them down inside the last couple of 100 metres. Down the inside is Elastro, but Marufity in front. Elastro, a big run down the inside. Marufity has done it for Lance O'Sullivan. Marufity won it by a short neck from Elastro in second, and Sarah V was the third across the line. Well, a very disappointing run from King's Chapel. He was a spent force soon after turning for home. A long way out, you could see Marufity coming from the tail of the field. She had them stone cold, or so it would seem, with 300 to go. But Elastro had other ideas down towards the inside, and he made Lance O'Sullivan and Marufity fight for their victory all the way to the line. At this stage already, King's Chapel is in a heap of trouble. Marufity and Lance O'Sullivan coming up the outside. Now he's won every single Group 1 race at this racecourse. A magnificent feat.
And Marufity from the Mark Walker yard, the stablemate of the much vaunted King's Chapel, which finished unplaced. So it's 3-1-6. Lance O'Sullivan, who's been a regular rider aboard Marufity, was a Group 2 winner 3 runs back, and now is a Group 1 victor. Another one by Maroof, the sire of Hit the Roof. Caulfield, big day of racing as we leave New Zealand. Updating the market at Caulfield for the first race. Ratings on Sky Ratings. You can purchase them online on the skychannel.com.au. Went 1, 3, 4 and 5. The 3, Madame de Herios. Let's hear more from Damien Oliver.
Well, one guy that's on the ball very early today. How's the track, Damien?
Yeah, it's a little bit on the firm side of good, Alf. I think they've been a bit cautious because there's a bit of rain about, but it should race pretty well.
Madame de Herios?
From the front, whether he gets those favours today is to be seen. And, you know, in saying that, he's going very well, so I'll still give him a good hope.
Got about 5 or 6 runners. What's the best of them?
I'm hoping River Woman.
River Woman in this. Good luck to you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Matt Ellerton joining us. A run through, Brendan. Couple of minutes away. Tarcoola Diamond. just drifted out a little bit on track. 220 the tote is just under what they're betting. Twin City Girl, a drifter on track, near enough the tote. Madame de Heros has been a sizable drifter on track. There is value, the tote though, at $5. River Woman, near enough the mark at $5.10. There is value, Secret Desire at $13 odd. French L's, a couple of dollars worth of value. And the bottom one is the double figure and long shot. And here comes the rain, Brendan. Dark clouds overseeing Caulfield as we speak. We're hoping the wind may blow them through pretty quick, but let's hope it just doesn't set in and ruin this Group 1 day of racing.
Andrew, tell me, are you up undercover today?
Yes, we're undercover today, Brendan, but forgot to bring the raincoat, mate.
Oh, well, it won't stop you, will it, Andrew?
We'll be there. Look, it's a great day, and let's hope that this rain might just sweep through, because it is continuing to blow. If the wind stops, I think we're in all sorts.
Okay, New Zealand race 8, we do have correct weight on 316. Just note today we're Ellerslie only with racing with the cancellation of that Hastings meeting. Next race isn't due to go for quite some time. In fact, about 27 minutes or so from now. A Group 1 day of racing. First race on the card is the Canny Lass Handicap. Let's link up with Greg Miles.
Righto, Brendan, thank you. First two have been locked away. Here's Fairessa now coming into the line. Madame de Heros and Secret Desire. Rider with a red cap are locked in. Here's River Woman getting set now. Rain started falling just a short time ago, and the forecast isn't too good. Tarcoola Diamond holds favouritism. They've tried a few in it though at odds. River Woman, well tried. Madame de Heros has been backed, but nonetheless Tarcoola Diamond is the solid favourite. Track rating is good, 4.19 the penetrometer reading. Rail is in the 9-metre position today. Here's Twin City Girl going into the gates now. So Tarcoola Diamond to move in, and French L will be another that's wandered right down towards the back of the chute up there at the 1400. There's Tarcoola Diamond going in. Craig Newitt took a 1.5 claim. There was no claim for Fairessa. French L to get set. Riders slipped out of the saddle there. If you did miss it, Chong Tong was a late scratching in race 6, came out 8.35 on vet's advice. And I guess there's a possibility, if the rain continues, that there might be some other late ones. Although it's difficult to know. The forecast is suggesting that we're going to get showers through the day and even some thunder and hail perhaps. But there are breaks in the weather, some bright spots here and there, so let's hope we get a few of those. Now the light flashes for the first on the card on Futurity Day. They're all in, set to run for the Canny Lass. Racing, Madame de Heros jumping well. Away fast in the early stages too is Secret Desire sitting up second on the outside. Tarcoola Diamond's up there as well. As they go through the first couple of 100 metres now, Madame de Heros with Tarcoola Diamond going up to join her. 2 lengths Secret Desire, River Woman in 4th place the outside. And then 2 lengths behind these horses is French L, who's covering ground 3 deep at the moment. Twin City Girl in the middle and Fairessa on the rail. Madame de Heros the leader. She's about a half in front of the favourite Tarcoola Diamond as they go to the 800. 2.5 lengths back is Secret Desire on the inside of the stablemate River Woman. And then French L, a length and a half further back, Fairessa on the inside, and Twin City Girl. Coming towards the 600, Madame de Heros the leader, about a length in front, Tarcoola Diamond. Then a length and a half to French L, going up to third wide out from Secret Desire, then River Woman. A length then to Twin City Girl as they came to the turn, and Fairessa's last of all. Madame de Heros at the 400s going to corner, about a half to Tarcoola Diamond, French L. Secret Desire scrubbed up, and then Twin City Girl peeling out into the straight. Madame de Heros the leader. She's about a length in front, Tarcoola Diamond under the whip in second placing. Twin City Girl is coming with a run with French L, and then Secret Desire getting past the 200 now, and it's Tarcoola Diamond going up to Madame de Heros. Tarcoola Diamond and Madame de Heros. Fairessa flashes through. Madame de Heros, Tarcoola Diamond. Tarcoola Diamond. She bobbed on the line. She's wanted ahead to Madame de Heros, and Fairessa was a slashing run getting up on the inside. Then Secret Desire, and back behind those to finish in the race, River Woman with French L and Twin City Girl. She's just got this, I'd say, on the outside. Tarcoola Diamond. Madame de Heros gave her a good run, and it took forever and ever for Tarcoola Diamond to grab the lead. I think she'll get the verdict. Looks like it anyway. Waiting for the judge to semaphore the number. There it is, 1, Tarcoola Diamond, Craig Newitt. left-handed whip rider, and it was really required because she did want to lay in a little bit on Madame de Heros. Well, the visor certainly helped her. She went a lot straighter today than she did at Flemington. She's run second, Madame de Heros, and third, Fieressa. She's come from last. It's been a terrific run, getting right through on the inside there towards the end of the race. But the favourite is home. 123.4, 1, 3 and 7. Fourth in went to number 4, River Woman, and fifth in number 5, Secret Desire. Don't think she had a lot in the tank, but she has got there for the punters who laid the short price. 1, 3 and 7, 230, 160 Tarcoola Diamond, $2.40 for Madame de Heros, no third for Fieressa. Quinella paid $4.80. The exacta $6.80. The trifecta on the first paid $73 even.
Okay, Greg, thank you, mate. Tarcoola Diamond just collecting the cash in a narrow decision. Now, dividends are up. All your weights are first four now for exotic punters. First fours all races New South Wales across our metropolitan venues. A Unitab first four at Caulfield on race 5 for Unitab account holders, and quaddy legs are races 4, 5, 6 and 7. So as soon as we get a first four approximate on 1, 3, 7 and 4, we will let you know. We'll keep our eye on the text. Now, Rosehill Gardens is due in 15. Hopefully the runners will be in the mounting yard before too long, as Silver Slipper Day showcases some of the best of 2-year-old racing. And later on this afternoon, we'll see some of the star juveniles going around, as we will at Caulfield. The next on the card is the Veuve Cliquot. But the Silver Slipper is race 5 at Rosehill. And note at Rosehill, quaddy legs as usual, 4, 6, 7 and 8. First four's all races New South Wales. Unitab first four is race number 7. Now, the scene at Rosehill Gardens, will be able to check in with the runners very, very soon. A short break as we await the first four approximate dividend. Caulfield's first, Craig Newitt returns in the rain on Futurity Stakes Day. Start the test. On Sky Ratings. We check over the page, and there's straight proof. It's at $6.50 and winnable, a $22 chance, and there is a value bet at Rosehill on the first race. Now,
I will be down at Queanbeyan tomorrow. It's the big Queanbeyan Cup Day. I'm looking forward to going down to Queanbeyan tomorrow. I've never been to the races at that track, catching up with all the crowd, including my good pal, ACT race caller Tony Campbell. And they've got a great program at Queanbeyan, the first of 8 races at 10 to 1. Sky Live hosting down there. So Queanbeyan tomorrow. Now moving forward, straight proof. We're waiting for Sada Ra, Winnable, Grand City, and also Catch Me Mate. Money early for Catch Me Mate in on-track operations, but then has drifted out in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Grand City looks very well. Time will tell as to whether he races up to his looks. So Grand City at $3, $1.50. 1 run back at Newcastle. Won a transition ridden by Mark Newnham, beating Mastery. Now Catch Me Mate coming forward here, and that will complete the line. Field of 10 in the first event of the day. Grand City $3. Starter about to go onto his stand. He does so now. Movement in about gate 4. Line settles off this time, And immediately out the back, He's on Fire, Catch Me Mate and Grand City out well, and so too was Medicine and Straight Proof. Dudley Do Right and Diarmid not far away as they settle fully into stride, followed closely by Sadara Winnable. Night Raider goes back to second last. He's on Fire's last. 1100 to run, and Catch Me Mate is the leader, about a half to 3/4 of a length on Grand City. Medicine trapped a little wide in the third posse, followed by Diarmid, the grey hugging the rails. Between Medicine and Diarmid is Dudley Do Right. A length and a half further away in the field is Straight Proof, followed closely on the inside Sadara, and behind those next Winnable. 2 lengths to Night Raider and a length and a half to He's on Fire. They work their way to the side at the 700, and the leader is Catch Me Mate, a length on Grand City. Diarmid third, followed on the outside in the yellow and red colours. Medicine 1.5, Dudley Do Right. Sadara is locked away, then Straight Proof, followed by Winnable. Night Raider second last, and 2 lengths to He's on Fire. Catch Me Mate first around the corner, 3/4 of a length on Grand City. Dudley Do Right, followed by Diarmid snookered, and then Sadara getting into the clear from Winnable, and Night Raiders coming right down the outer. Now at the 250, Grand City hits the front, Sadara the inner, Dudley Do Right, Night Raider and Winnable. There are plenty of hopes. Sadara, Grand City, Night Raider the outside, and Dudley Do Right. Grand City's got his nose in front. Grand City holds Night Raider. Grand City for Night Raider and Sadara. And then Dudley Do Right, He's on Fire, Winnable, Diarmid, Catch Me Mate drop right out of it and beat 2 to the line. They were Straight Proof and Medicine. Good win. Very dogged performance. Race without cover all the way, but nice and handy to the pace. And although they came at him left, right and centre, particularly Night Raider in the last 50, he clung to his guns. Grand City looked beautiful on the way round to the barrier, and the City Dancer Entire, a 4-year-old bay, has been able to score narrowly from Night Raider, and over on the rails Sadara. So those numbers will be up in a moment. In fact, here they come now. 2, 5 and 8, and the official fourth was number 6. The winner, Grand City, by City Dancer from Grande Chasseurs, trained by Gay Waterhouse, written by Jim Cassidy. Second going to number 5, Night Raider, by Bite the Bullet, trained by Les Bridge, Rob Thompson, and Sadara third by Rockhopper, trained by Paul Cave, Craig Carmody. Time for the first, 1:29.32. Class record 1:27.21 to Shindig. 35.33 was the last 600, and the official totes read this way. Number 2, $3 and $1.50. Number 5, $1.80. Number 8, $2.80. Quinella, $7.70. Exacta, $2.50. Exacta on 2 and 5 rather, 17.90. The trifecta 73.70, and the first 4 on 2, 5, 8 and 6, $613.20.
Okay, Ian, thanking you. As we just confirmed details, Rosehill quaddies are races 4, 6, 7, 8. Unitab first 4 later on race 7. First 4 there on 2, 5, 8 and 6 paid $613.20. Okay, as they were betting, Lord Daneley likewise subscribe with support. But the key runner is over the page, Chosen Light, with a lot of interest. It's trained by Tony McAvoy.
Well, Tony, how impressive...
In to lend some assistance. Wine stock easy in the market today with the big weight. Lord Daneley has come in for good solid late support. It'll run second pick on track, just in advance of Special Harmony. Had to like the way Special Harmony really stretched the neck in winning at her debut at Sandown. Sonic Royal just arriving at the barrier stalls there. Now here's Dunkirk coming up into the stalls for Peter Mertens, drawn towards the outside. All white on differential, Dale Smith moving up now. So just the last few to get ready. Very strong blustery wind here, but the rain fortunately has been blown away for the time being. Sonic Royal moving up now. Greg Childs on board. Third at Werribee to Magic Broom at its only start. In he goes. Here's Special Harmony coming up now. Damien Oliver Lee Friedman combination. So these 2-year-olds are not too far away from a start. Glow of Light standing in near the outside. We need Yukon King. Pearson is still away. Lord Daneley is also out behind the line. First on the card, it was 1, 3 and 7. Tarcoola Diamond sitting outside the lead, proving a shade too strong for Madame de Heros. And Fairess, it was the eye-catching run with a gear change, made up plenty of ground from the rear, and a race where it was pretty hard to run on. This line taking good shape. Starters on the platform. The light's been switched on, so they look like they're ready. No, Perizin still not set. Coming in now. Now they're ready. Set to go. All clear comes through. Off. Chosen Light began just reasonably down and about gate 4 or 5. Winestock and Cross Current away quickly, and Lord Dainley's going very fast in the early stages. Settling down now, and it's Winestock, Cross Current and Lord Dainley making a line of 3 out wider. Just behind them, Differential on the all white on the outside of Fresh Boy, and they're followed then by Establish over on the rails. A length and a half to By Dynasty, High Occupancy. Back behind them, Perizin, and they were trailed then by Special Harmony, who met some trouble and is losing ground. Yukon King through on the inside of it. Well back towards the home turn then is Sonic Royal on the outside, followed by Subscribe, and a long way back coming to the turn is Chosen Light. It's amongst the tail end as second, in fact last, coming up towards the turn, Glow of Light, and on the outside Dunkirk. They corner now, and Cross Current moved up to Winestock, and they shot 3 lengths to Lord Dainley, Fresh Boy, then Differential, and Subscribers making some ground the outside. Winestock on the inside kicked, and he has a lead of a length and a half now to Lord Dainley. Cross Current's battling away, and Subscribers still coming. It's Winestock in front, Subscribers flashing home. Big effort this, and Subscribe gets up to beat Winestock. Fresh Boy third, then Cross Current, Lord Dainley. Back behind them to finish in the race, High Occupancy, Differential, Yukon King, Perizin, and then came Special Harmony, who met trouble. Chosen Light, well, it never came into the race after a slow beginning. Well back in the field then came Sonic Royal, followed in by Establish and Glow of Light towards the end, in company with Dunkirk and Dubai Dynasty last of all. Winner is Subscribe, who's come with a slashing run down the outside. Danny Nikolic and Brad Mazzato. Beautifully bred colt, getting up to beat Winestock, who had done all the work out in front, beaten off the challenge of Cross Current, but then just started to get the wobbles in the last little bit of the race. And Subscribe, having just his second racetrack outing, has made tremendous ground to get up and win. Number 1 second, Winestock, Brett Preble, and 3 third, Fresh Boy, ridden by Patrick Payne. Numbers are 6, 1 and 3. And they've run 19.78, a very good gallop, 19.78. Winner around $9.50. Good dividend for Subscribe, who certainly ran well in the Tilindit behind Rosarino. Rosarino has failed since, but Subscribe has gone right on with it. Beautiful.
Yeah, what an enormous win. Just come flying home with a Withering Burst. It came flying home. We have correct weight there at Cheltenham now. And I can tell you the favourite, Chosen Light, got badly up onto heels near the tail of the field. Now, you'll see it come back into shot shortly. There it is against the rail, running near enough to last. It runs up behind some runners here and gets slightly hampered. What effect that has had, I'm not sure. It's running third last here. You see there? Oh, it went awkwardly for a few strides. That's where the heavily tried favourite finished up, and after that toiled away nearer the tail of the field. How's that for a story? Subscribe. There's Zabeel out of Danelaw, the Blue Diamond winning filly, and it proves too good, running slashing time too on a track which has had a few showers across it. Dan Nikolic and Brad Mazzato, 6-1-3 across the line, and that's the way they fare up.
Off-end racing, Chosen Light, not brilliant away, and one of the first out, Perusan Cross Current, Lord Dainley. Winestock began well out wide and is crossing over. Fresh Boy going forward. And this favourite is back last of all, second to last of the moment, Chosen Light. Now, Winestock went up on the inside of Cross Current from Lord Dainley out deep. 2 lengths, Fresh Boy, the inside Establish, and Differential out a little wide. A length then to Dubai Dynasty, followed by High Occupancy, then Perusan, Special Harmony, Yukon King. Further back in the race, Subscribe, Sonic Royal. Well back in the race, Chosen Light near the tail, and it's right out of its ground there with Glow of Light, and further back then from Dunkirk. 5.50 out. The leader, Winestock from Crosscurrent. A length into Lord Darnley. Further back in the race then Fresh Boy, followed by Established High Occupancy. Differential is out deep, and then came Perusin. Chosen Light not in the race. They turn for home. Winestock outside at Crosscurrent, 2 to Fresh Boy. Then Lord Darnley, a gap High Occupancy, and down the outside Subscribe. It's Winestock still in front with 150 to go. Got clear of Crosscurrent. Fresh Boy, Lord Darnley, and out wide Subscribe is starting to fly. Winestock in front. Subscribe grabs it, and Subscribe's got up to win a half length to Winestock. Fresh Boy got third from Crosscurrent. Then further back in the race, Lord Darnley, Differential High Occupancy, Perusin Yukon King. Further back then in the race, Special Harmony. This favourite never in the hunt after being slow out, Chosen Light from Sonic Royal, then Established, Glow of Light, in company with Dunkirk and Dubai Dynasty last of all.
6 Subscribe, Danny Nikolic, $8.93, defeating 1 Winestock at $2.80. Third will go to 3 Fresh Boy at $4.20.
Note rates 1 at Eagle Farm is a value bet race. It's 1 and 3. We have correct weight at the Gold Coast on the first on 5-2-3. And still no, there's correct weight now. Adelaide on the first on 3-1-7 and 2. And the first 4 dividend is 382.60 with correct weight. Caulfield race 2 on 6, 1 and 3. Subscribe the winner, Danny Nikolic, $8.90 and $3. 1 Winestock, $2.80. 3 Fresh Boy, $4.20. Quinoa, $36.60. Exacta, $72.80. And the 613 trifecta, $472.40. And we're repeating correct weight Adelaide. Length and nose, 152.51 on race 1. Correct weight.
Correct weight is for Greg Hall's Thoroughbred Information Pro Syndicate.
If you're interested in being part of my team, phone me directly on free call 1800 442222.
My opinion.
He's capable of reaching or being competitive at the higher level of racing, isn't he?
I hope so. I believe he is. Yeah, if everything goes all right with him. He's a nice gelding by Hennessy, and he's got, you know, he's up there with the best eventually, I suppose, if he gets a bit more confidence, a bit more, and get a bit fitter.
Thanks for talking to us today, Bart.
Pleasure.
Okay. Bart Cummings saddles up Rata in the next race. He's also got a chance in Melbourne, Frightening, and a bit later here today, Cognac Trader making a return to the track.
Very smart horse. Now, correct weight's gone through at Eagle Farm. That is confirmed on 1-9-11. Now, we just await the first 4 details to be confirmed. We'll check on the computer to see if we've got any latest news there. At this stage, still no sign of an update. So that shouldn't be too far away. So as soon as we get that through, we will pass it your way. Now, Eagle Farm, I can tell you the 4 has confirmed in 4th with correct weight, dividend 2,894.20. Sky ratings at Cheltenham due in 12. Our Perfect World, all of the rage. It's 1 from 7, then 9 and 10. 1, 7, 9 and 10. As you check out the markets, these are 2-year-olds. The Tony McAvoy trained Our Perfect World. The total legged back with more shortly. Trackside to Rosehill Gardens, we head with correct weight at Eagle Farm.
Plenty of money here on track for number 1, Chrysler Mirage. Been very, very well backed in the ring. It's always been much better on the tote and still is in New South Wales. $4.80 a win and $2.20 a place. Rata is still just the tote favourite, $4 and $1.40, but with the money for Chrysler Mirage is tending to push Rata out now. $4.10 Rata. And as Matt Link's in with us, yes, Chrysler Mirage very well tried. So $4.10 Rata on the tote, $4.80 Chrysler Mirage, but in the ring, Chrysler Mirage is about a point shorter and holds a good call of about 2 and a bit points over Rata. First of the day, won by number 2 Grand City Jim Cassidy, beat 5 Night Raider, 8 Sadara, and 6 Dudley Do Right ran 4th. Now, Anytime Angel about to walk into her position. This is over 2,000 metres. In bright sunny conditions here at Rosehill Gardens, and they're set to run. They're off this time, and one of the best out caught at dawn. Rata jumped nicely from the inside. Old Ears Ronnie is up looking for the lead, followed by All Time.